Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is the very first time of coming across my channel, you're welcome. I'm Ikemini, a student nurse currently based in Nigeria. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how you can easily calculate your expected date of delivery. Now this video aims at enlightening all those who are pregnant and is looking forward to be able to calculate when they're going to be giving birth. It is also going to be beneficial to you that if you are maybe a medical student who has been having lots of problem calculating their EDD. I myself, I was once in this shoe, but once I learned this trick, I was able to be a pro. So if that is what you are here to do, please continue watching. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe and share. So let's just get right to it. So we are going to be starting from, I just have my biro and my book here. I'm just going to be drafting it out just so I don't maybe misplace or just miscalculate, but what I'm doing here is going to be reflecting on the screen. The first thing for you to know when you want to calculate this EDD, you must know the last time the person saw her menstrual period last. So if you're calculating this for yourself, you must know the last time, the last month, and probably certainly the last day you saw your menstrual period. If you don't know your menstrual, if you don't know the last time you had your menstrual flow, then it might hinder the time. Like, you might not be able to get a very accurate result while calculating this, except you go for an ultrasound, and you'll be able to get a very accurate result. But if you want to use this formula, like if you want to use this particular step, then you must know the last time you had your menstrual flow. And there are two formulas. There is the one that you can apply when your last menstrual period was in January to March, and there is another one you can apply when your last menstrual period was within April to December. So let's start with the January to March. So if you had your last menstrual period between January to March, let's say my last menstrual period was on the 14th of January 2022. So if I want to calculate my EDD, like my expected date of delivery, my due time, the day is 14. So all I'm going to do is add 7 days to 14. So that's going to be 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So I'm going to write out 21. Now for the month, remember my last menstrual flow was on the first, was on January. So I'm going to add 9 months to the last menstrual month. So if we add 9 months to this January, that's going to be January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September and October. So our one is going to turn to 10, and then we are not going to add anything for the year. The year is going to be constant. So we will have 21/10/2022. So if I had my last menstrual flow on the 14th of January 2022, that means that I'm going to be giving birth to my child on the 21st of October 2022. I hope that is very clear. So this is the formula you apply if the person saw her menstrual period last on either January, February or March. I hope that is clear. So let's assume that she saw her menstrual flow, my last menstrual flow was on the 15th of March 2022. That is 15/3/2022. So it's the same thing. You add 7 days to 15, which is going to give us 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So we are going to have 22, and then 3, our month is 3. So we are going to add 9 months to our month. So that's going to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this person that saw her menstrual flow last on the 15th of March 2022 is going to be delivering a baby on the 22nd of December 2022. So that is that for anybody whose last menstrual flow was within January to March. So let's move over to people that are going to experience their menstrual flow within April to December. So let's say This days, let's say she got pregnant. Okay, today is 22. Let's say she is pregnant. She saw her menstrual flow last on the 22nd of September 2022. So let's calculate when she is going to be getting pregnant and when she is going to be due for delivery. So just like what we did the last time, we're going to add 7 days to the last menstrual period. That's going to give us 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. So we are going to have 29. And then what we are going to do in this month, we are going to subtract 3 months from this September. We're going to be having June. So June, July, August. So 06, which is July and June, and then we are going to add 1 year on the part of the year. So she's going to give birth on the 29th of June 2023. You can choose to subtract 3 months from the present month, or you can choose to add 9 months to the present month. Let's say if you want to add, this is 9, we're already in 9, which is September. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you say that whether you're adding 9 months or you're subtracting 3 months, it is still going to give you the same thing. So it's just for you to know which one you're going to be so comfortable and confident in doing. If you choose to add 3 months, if you choose to subtract 3 months, then fine. If you choose to add 9 months, then fine. So that is that about that. So whatever method you want to do, whether you're adding or subtracting, make sure you always remember to add 1 year if the last menstrual period was within April to December. That is just so simple. So let's try. I'm going to give you a classwork now. I'm going to give you for January, a person that last saw her menstrual period within January to March. She saw her menstrual period on the 29th of February 2021. So you might want to pause this video, calculate it while I solve my own, and then you play it back, so you compare your answer to what I have. So let's just see how it's going to go. So solve for 29/02/2020. So let's now solve it together. So 29, I'm going to add 7 days to it. 29, 30, 31, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 0, 5, and we are going to add 9 months to February, which is going to give us February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. That is 11 and 2021. So if you had 05, if you calculated and you saw that she's going to give birth on the 5th of November 2021, then you are very correct. If you have anything other than that, you are wrong. So let's solve for April to December. So her last menstrual period falls on either April to December. So let's use May, which is my birth month. So let's say she saw her menstrual period on the 1st of May 2022. So if she saw her menstrual period on the 1st of May 2022, calculate it, and let's see, pause and come back again. Well done. On the 1st, we are going to add 7 days. We are going to get 8. I'm going to subtract 3 months from May to 2023. I subtracted 3 months from May, and it gave me 02. It gave me February. So if you are also going to add 9 months, let's add 9 months and see if it is still going to give us the same thing. So we have May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February. You've seen whether you're adding or subtracting is the same thing. So I find it easier for me to just subtract than add. So if you had anything close to, or if you had 08/02/2023, you got your answer correctly. But if you have anything other than that, you got it wrongly. Jesus, I've been looking at my mirror all this while. I'm so sorry. So if you have 0802-2023, you got your answer correctly. But if you have anything other than that, then you failed it. So that is just it for that. And one thing you should also know is that our expected dates especially might not always be accurate. You know, the body system is just so somehow. You cannot always predict what goes on in the body. Even scientists cannot they cannot boast to the fact that they know everything about what goes on in the body. So you might calculate, you might do your calculations, and you say that you're supposed to give birth on the 8th of maybe February 2023. You might get the month correctly, but the day might not be too accurate. Now, depending on how your body system is, and depending on whether it is your first child or not, the day might not be accurate. For example, somebody that was supposed to give birth on the 2nd, like the day was supposed to be on the 2nd. Now, because she had delayed labor, her labor can just prolong everything, and then it just fall on the 3rd. She will now deliver on the 3rd instead of deliver she will now deliver on the 3rd instead of delivering a baby on the 2nd. And then hormonal changes too can make your delivery date move from maybe 2nd to 3rd. And then other obstructions or other emergencies or abnormalities can also make your date move from the expected date to the other day. That's why you see that, oh, this person was supposed to give birth yesterday, but she didn't give birth because of this, because of that. So that is just it. But always make sure, at least just make sure that you actually know how to calculate this, because if you know how to calculate it, you just know that, okay, around, okay, if you calculated it and you have your delivery date to be on the 2nd, you should know that, okay, around 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, I should give birth, or maybe just 1st, 2nd, 3rd latest I should give birth to this baby. So it just helps you know the circle. I mean, you just know when, the time frame you should be expecting this baby. That is all for that today. I hope you found this video interesting. I hope you learned one thing. I mean, I hope you now know how to calculate very effectively your expected date of delivery. Please share this video for all those who are going to be interested. I'm going to see you in another of my video. Be sure to stay beautiful, and bye.